Hundreds of people gathering at the foot of the Edmund Pettus Bridge to mark 60 years since Bloody Sunday. In 1965, activists known as foot soldiers started a march from Selma to Montgomery to fight for equal rights. This weekend's events marking where that march took a violent turn.
And as that group was peacefully crossing the bridge so many years ago, they were attacked by law enforcement.
Your reporter Jillian Brooks was at the commemoration today, talking to those who are reflecting on that violent day.
60 years ago, foot soldiers walked across this bridge in a fight for the Voting Rights Act. Today, hundreds from all generations walked across that same bridge where they say they're in that same fight.
I'm a foot soldier, and I came back to celebrate this year again.
It's a day Flossie Menifee will never forget.
Bloody Sunday was kind of bad because I was kind of at the front of the line, and I got a lot of tear gas. I had to go to the hospital that day, and
Menifee's march in 1965 changed the course of history. She's recalling everything she went through.
My cousin was an orderly at the hospital that morning. He came down and he found me laying in the hallway. He went and got my sister-in-law, and he said that I was here. She said, "You don't have any insurance, so you really shouldn't be here. Your mom don't have any money to pay for this, so we're going to take care of this, and nobody will never know you've been here." She gave me a basin, and she gave me some chalk to drink, and I want you to throw it up, and I want you to throw it up until this tear gas is out of you. And when it's out, she had a guy come and take me back to the church where we originally started out. And I went home, and that night we had a mass meeting. And I came back to the mass meeting. My mom didn't want us to march anymore, but it was too late then. I was hooked.
Hundreds commemorate 60 years since Menifee and 600 others first walked across the Edmund Pettus Bridge. It's inspiring the next generation to be at the forefront of change.
Don't mind me asking, how old are you? I'm 18.
Abriel Golding is nearly the same age that Menifee was on Bloody Sunday.
It's very important. You have to start young, and I've learned that from my mother and my father. They've always taught me you need to be the change, like once you come out the womb, basically.
Well, I always come back. I was only 17 years old. I was a senior in high school. I took a chance. I didn't even know if I was going to graduate or not, but it was important to me to do that so people could vote, that we could make a difference in this country.
Recognizing the moment of history as she walked her same path 60 years later.
Here, and I'm just so blessed to be a part of this. I met so many activists and so many people who have helped make the change. I met Dr. Martin Luther King Jr.'s son earlier, like a couple hours ago, and it was so amazing.
Knowing that change is possible.
And I went on the march from Selma to Montgomery, the 50 miles. Started out on a Sunday afternoon.
Your reporter in Selma.
And if I could do it all over again,
Jillian Brooks, WBRC 6 News.
I will.
On your side.